the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, the road has been bumpy for them so far here early in the season. They've definitely got room for improvement, and luckily for them, plenty of time to do it. Early going here in the season now, and Shaq, when is it that you really get an accurate read on who the strong teams are, who you think you can handle, who might be a threat, that kind of thing?
You know, you still have an idea which team on paper is better, but it's up to you to prove it, because any team can win on any given night, especially when they have something bigger to play for. That's why you play the game, Ernie. But right now,
it's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This game in Sacramento marks the start of a homestand for the Kings. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
The home fans really will get an opportunity to see their favorite team during this long homestand.
Hey, and they're going to want to give those fans something to cheer about right away, Clark. And this is a big one for them here today. Establish the home court and build some confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jared Sullinger. Thomas is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Burks in at the power forward. Good on both. Now, here's Thomas. Sullinger a screen on Butler. And Thomas, here we go, loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Here's Rain Man. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Rain Man's got his first points of the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Look, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. His biggest concern seemed to be how to contain Monte Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score because he can get into the lane whenever he wants. We'll just have to try and get the ball out of his hands on the offensive end. We'll see if they can do just that.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Ellis. No good from Valanciunas. Burks kicks to Thomas. Outside Bradley. Burks sets a screen for Bradley. And the pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. The 3. The shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. The 15-footer, good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Sullinger is screen on Butler. Thomas with the ball. Butler covering. Singletary. And that one goes long. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it to Jeffries. Launches a 3. And Monte Ellis hits from deep. Ellis has got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Celtics trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Tipped away. Here is Jeffries. Burks covering. Jeffries kicks to Butler. Here's Valanciunas again, Sacramento.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And they're pushing it up. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
And Steve, the frustrating part for me in that situation is you can defend without fouling. Just move your feet and don't use your hands.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Thomas passes to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Sullinger with the ball. Valanciunas is there. Shot clock at 3. They can't stop the run with that one.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Over to the left wing. Ellis dishes to Jeffries. Rebound, Boston.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Bradley drives in. Unloads from 13. Burks' shot is good. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Rain Man. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Inside. Jeffries, the pass to Rain Man. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And so it's Boston with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Left side, Bradley.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Wide open look. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Thomas. There's the dish to Bradley. Valanciunas on the double team. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And Valanciunas with the block. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Ellis dishes to Butler. Goes up at the stripe. Jump shot is good that time. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Here's Rayman. Ellis outside. And good on the basket. Book it. Ellis has got 9.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Sullinger is screen on Butler. Pass to Bradley. Launches it. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Rainman passes to Ellis. To the middle. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Singletary. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Here's Jeffries. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Passes to Sullinger. Out to the right wing. Singletary. Here's Burks. Sullinger trying to break free. Burks' shot is good. Now just a 4-point Kings lead. So the Kings call timeout. Their first chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And you look back at a year ago, they played twice during the regular season, each side winning once.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. To the left wing. Got a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Houston. And he banks in the layup.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And Sacramento has possession. Here's Hines. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Boston now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Smart passes to Houston. There's the screen. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Houston. From the wing. Here's Smart. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent shooting percentage. 6th in rebounding. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Feeds to Green. Young sets a screen for Green. Boston needs to get off a shot. Puts it up. No good off the front iron.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston on top, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
This Friday night, November 11th, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Lance Stevenson and the Charlotte Hornets, live from Time Warner Cable Arena.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Green is out there with Young. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Smart. And it's Houston at the 1 spot. That is good.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
There's a screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Marcus Smart. Last season's stats for him. Last season put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Some changes for Sacramento. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for O'Brien, and it's Ben McLemore in for the Cobra. Green, the screen. Here's Houston. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The Kings making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Inside. Rebound by Olynyk.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
And it's Young at the elbow. The feed to Olynyk. The 8-footer. That's good. Olynyk's got his first basket of the night.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
What a throwdown there. Man, talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Rain Man checked in for the Kings. Boston making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Thomas with the ball. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Double team on Thomas. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Rain Man. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Rain Man's got 6.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Now Thomas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Tucker. The Kings trailing. It's Crawford with the drive. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what,
he's
Kev?
disgusting.
Come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Green, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Jamal Crawford. Boston also with the sub. Bradley's checked in.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Got a piece of it. Nice jump shot. Good. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight. Dishes it to McLemore. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And it's Bradley off the drive. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Here's Jeffries. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The kick outside to Butler. Here's Rain Man. He feeds it to Jeffries.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jeffries. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for McLemore, and a change for the Celtics. Burks is checked in.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
The Kings trail by 3. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Outside Thomas. Burks sets a screen for Thomas. 5 to shoot. Singletary with the tip. It's good on the putback. Burks has got 9 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
That's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Bradley. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. First in opponent field goal shooting. 8th in rebounding. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Rain Man. 6 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Isaiah Thomas. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Sullinger, a screen on Butler. Thomas kicks to Bradley. He dishes it to Sullinger. From the baseline. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
Here's Rain Man. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Rain Man's got 10 points in the game.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Singletary. That one. Balls coming off of Thomas's feet. He's got 5.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
O'Brien, he's checked in for the Kings. The Cobra comes in for Rain Man. Right side, Thomas. The baseline, Jay. It's hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They grab their own miss. Butler dishes to Ellis. The rebound by the Celtics. Burks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the Cobra. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Here's Valanciunas. Burks pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Singletary in a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Celtics have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Olynyk comes in for Jared Sullinger. Young is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Good. And that's 13 points for Ellis.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Here's Bradley. Young sets a screen for Bradley. Off the screen. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Here's McCallum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's O'Brien. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Kings lead by 2. The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Bradley kicks to Burks. Back to Bradley from the arc, but he gets it back. The pass to Burks. 3 seconds left. And the basket. By Olynyk's got his second basket of the night. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the pick. Ellis kicks to McCallum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks to Bradley. From downtown. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Takes a shot at the elbow. Good on the jump shot. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young outside. Here's Olynyk. Can't hit. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Kings lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Monte, you guys had very active hands out there, and your defense seemed really to drive your offense.
We know if we get defensive stop, we're going to lead the offense. So that's going to be our main focal point is defense and get out of run.
Gotta love a fast-paced team.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Monte Ellis has been sensational.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he's smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Ellis is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jeffries in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Burks' shot is good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Rain Man passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Rain Man. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Bradley. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And Butler, here we go. Bradley against Ellis. There's the dish to Valanciunas. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Thomas, that's good.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Jeffries dishes to Butler. Pass to Jeffries. Feeds it to Valanciunas. There's the block. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ellis, and the foul on Monte Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And checking out some numbers for Isaiah Thomas, solid numbers last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And no doubt about it, he knows how to run the offense and really not miss a beat when he comes off that bench.
Steve, you were an NBA guard. Not a lot of guards can do that coming off the bench, but he is one of them that can.
For the lead, Bradley can't get it to go.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Driving high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Thomas. That bucket in no time at all. 14 points for Rain Man.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Outside Bradley. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we've seen.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, you've got to be in control when you go to the rack, Kevin. You can't just run guys over.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Jeffries. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Valanciunas on the double team. Here's Sullinger, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. For Boston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. He hits both from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Thomas. Rain Man. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Boy, that's a shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor, and the defense was nowhere to be found.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Singletary. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's tipped out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Valanciunas, and that one's good. Valanciunas has got 6.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Thomas against Butler. And here is Thomas. 8 points for him. At the elbow is Sullinger. From 15 feet away, and another basket for Boston.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And the Celtics making a change here. Green's checked in. Butler passes to Raymond. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 17.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Here's Bradley. Here's Sullinger. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Butler against Thomas. Passes it to Raymond. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, it's Sacramento converting. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Thomas, no good.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Here's Valanciunas. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Green with a screen on Ellis. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Back to Bradley. They need this. Second chance shot. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jared Sullinger.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
11 feet away, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter. To the left side wing. Singletary. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 7 for him tonight. Valanciunas with the ball. Sullinger's there. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Celtics have not defended well against Butler.
He's got 8 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
For Sacramento, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 3. Smart with the ball. Butler covering. Smart dishes to Green. In the corner, Smart with it. Young outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hines, the pass to O'Brien. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Sacramento, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. And the Kings making a change here. He doesn't get the second one.
He did the important part at the line there. The heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And Young, here we go. And that one's good. Young's got his first points in this one.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Houston. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
Hines, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hines. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Houston, the pass to Smart. For the lead. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They set the screen. It's Crawford with the drive. O'Brien the pass to Hines. To the inside. And O'Brien gets it to go. O'Brien's got 5.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And he gets the bucket.
So he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The Kings leading. Hines, defended by Young. Puts up the baby hook. .122 left to play here in the third. It's Young on the wing. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Kings. The Cobra's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Defended by Young. Pass to the Cobra. Out to the right wing. Good defensive work there by Young. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Inside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Then McLemore comes in for the Cobra. And it's McCallum in for Jamal Crawford. Here's McCallum. There's the feed to McLemore. Now the pass to Hines. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 7 points in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And blocked. And now Sacramento on the break. McLemore with the ball. Here's O'Brien. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Sacramento, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for it. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. .15 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Houston. From about 16. And that one goes long.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. Like the camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's Sacramento leading by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Coming up this Friday, November 11th, Paul George and the Indiana Pacers take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Big time.
And here are the Kings now. They've led by as many as 11 points on the floor for Boston. They've got Smart, also Isaiah Thomas out there, and it's Sellinger in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Valanciunas to the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Sellinger. Can he keep it going? Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ellis kicks to McLemore. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. McLemore's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Kings. Celtics trail by 9. It's Bradley on the wing. Dishes it to Burks. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Jeffries got 7 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. The drive by Ellis. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings. Boston shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. And the 3 ball is good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Ellis dishes to Valanciunas. A jump hook. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Burks has got 19 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's McCallum. No good. Great D that time from Thomas. Celtics trail by 6. It's Bradley on the wing. There's the steal. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And finished off by McLemore. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Sullinger with a screen for Burks. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
McLemore inside the line. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Celtics trail by 10.
Celtics call timeout.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Some changes for Sacramento. Jimmy Butler comes in for McLemore. And Rainman subbed in for McCallum. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's the screen. Here's Rainman. He's guarded by Thomas. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He dishes it to Bradley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings making a switch here. Kings leading now by 6. Ellis in the post, guarded by Bradley. Ellis, that's good.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And Thomas, here we go. A shot by Sullinger, wide open. Open jump shot off the mark. Pass to Raymond. There's the pick. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 10-point Kings lead. Now, here's Thomas. Right side, Thomas. Singletary. Buries the long-range jumper.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's O'Brien. Rebounded by the Celtics. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Burks. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
Rain Man passes to Ellis. No luck, and it's Boston the other way.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now, just a 2-point Kings lead.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Tucker can't get it to go. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Look at the night for Thomas. He has 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow. Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Rain Man. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Thomas inside and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Here's Heffro.
Oh, look out, Nate!
Finish it.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there. But boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
I like it. Sometimes you got to take chances in this game, especially right where they are in this game. No time to get conservative.
Thomas goes in to take the lead. Sacramento grabs the miss. O'Brien's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Brett. Here's Rain Man. Kicks it to Ellis. Pass to O'Brien. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the 4th quarter. Scrapping back into it.
That's good. 20 points for Rain Man.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You look at Rain Man. What a contribution.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Thomas. He's 1 assist away from the double-double.
Yeah, we have seen some tremendous passing from him.
Singletary. He's guarded by Ellis. The dish to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And it's 7 points for Marcus Smart.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. Such a reliable finisher. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Lets it go from 11. It's a big night pass and goes in. 22 points for Rain Man.
Oh, what a huge basket. Taking complete advantage of the size mismatch and draining the mid-range shot.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Smart. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Rain Man passes to Valanciunas. Butler kicks to Ellis. Ellis left side. Unloads from 9. And it falls over the rim and in. Ellis has got 21 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And here's the fast break. Butler with the ball. Now Thomas defending. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And Smart over to help. Back to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Sinks it.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
58 seconds left in the fourth. Austin's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Smart passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Let's loose for 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring up. To within 3.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Kevin, the silence is deafening.
Inside, Valanciunas. Money!
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Now timeout called by Boston. They trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Kings making a change here. And so it's Boston with it. Burks. Count it!
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And here's Smart to tie it up. They get it back. Singletary. He's off from 3. For 3. The 3 won't fall. So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Monte, this was a nice one. How does it feel to come out with this win tonight?
That was great. We were sloppy at times, I think. Didn't really get into our sets like we should, and, they stuck around. But other than that, we got the win, found a way, to come out with one and, go to practice tomorrow and fix and correct everything that we messed up on today.
Way to hang tough, Monte. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Ellis.